Are you the best point guard ever?
Yes. Yes.
There's a serious calmness about him, which is extremely deadly.
Delly almost died guarding Steph Curry.
He'll go down as the best shooter in league history.
The ball is not the problem with Steph Curry. He's the fucking problem.
You obviously played with one of the greatest point guards of all time, Steph Curry. Have another one. Or the greatest point guard of all time.
That chemistry gonna help you when you got to guard Steph.
Oh! Stephen Curry! This is hard to believe.
Oh, okay. All right.
The rim. Curry has time. 3 seconds. Curry from half court. Oh! He puts it in! Curry looking for that opening. Steps back. Crossover. Fires away. Wow! Another 3. Curry. 3. Bang! Oh! He puts it in!
There are superstars, and then there's Stephen Curry, a player who didn't just change the game, he broke it. Night after night, arena after arena, defenders showed up with the plan and left with a nightmare. Because guarding Steph Curry was never just about stopping a shot. It was about surviving screens, chasing shadows, and praying he missed. For over a decade, some of the best players in the world stood across from him, confident, prepared, and still walked off the court shaking their heads. Today, you're gonna hear directly from the players who lived it, the rivals, the victims, the defenders who tried everything and still couldn't stop him. This is what it was really like sharing the court with Stephen Curry.
1 second on the clock before halftime.
Right.
We have the ball out under our own basket 94 feet away. He looks at the defense, he catches it, and he flings a shot 90 feet that actually comes kind of close, goes against him in the scoreboard.
Yeah.
That's a missed
Sure.
three, right? He takes these shots every game. And I think part of it is he's one of the greatest showmen that I've ever seen. And you love to do something that nobody else does.
One of my biggest regrets, and Steph, I'm sure you would have been the light-skinned man either way. That was destined for you. But I feel like when you came to the Garden and I let Raymond Felton's pride get in the way and he had 50, I feel like that's when you decided you was just gonna the league.
Bro, you know what? I ain't mad at you.
That was the moment?
Bro.
I think so.
Bro, hey.
Raymond said, Chump, no, stop letting dude do this, but he really be doing this to us. I'm like, the confidence is changing, G. He going back to Davidson on us, bro. Nah. You feel me? I'm like, he doing the that we was like, you can't do that in the league. He started doing it. I'm not. Yeah, you going too fast shooting that jumper now. That's too much. You ain't even holding it up no more. He was, falling and shit. No, bro, now he talking to the crowd, he pointing at fans. I'm like, Steph don't even do that. Before we knew it, the man had 50 and the Garden was cheering for him. I really felt like in my heart, like we are birthing an animal, bro. Yeah. I really think of that moment. I'm like, bro, I think we ignited that confidence that came, because after that game, bro, he got very disrespectful.
Yeah, he took off.
He got disrespectful. He started trying.
But really, he shoots those shots in the game.
Yeah.
This is a great time to practice. We all stretching, like he's gonna get unlimited of them. We stretching, we get loose, he's chucking it from half court. He's making them. And it's like, all right. So when he gets to the half court with 0.3 and he's asking for it, he makes it. It's like, it's no surprise. So like, seeing his preparation made me really want to be like, all right, I can shoot from anywhere.
I'm standing right behind him, and I'm sitting there, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm sitting there calling for the ball, like, hey, like.
You're dribbled around, down, free throw line, back, turn around, fade, three-pointer, like all kinds of crazy dribbling in between now. Just like, this dude's a man. Like, you can't do nothing with him.
You know, I had the voice of every coach I ever had.
Phil Jackson, Rick Pop, their voices are in my head. Lute Olson, this is a terrible shot.
You just see Steve Kerr over there, like.
Man, I felt like I was as close as you could get to him, but a lot of credit to Steph, man.
It also wins. This is not like just doing crazy stuff for the hell. This helps us win.
You didn't know what was coming. You didn't, because you'd never seen it before. I was there when he broke the record, right? The first record. And you didn't think, I think it was like 250 maybe or something threes. You didn't think that the next year was going to shoot 400, make 400 threes or whatever. They crushed it, but no one saw it coming. No one saw it coming, and no one truly knew how to stop it when they got going. That's why they won 73 games.
But you know what was going on back then? That was the start of the Steph-less movement. The year Steph hit that shot in the corner in New Orleans, I saw that live. I saw that live. I had 16 points in that game. I saw that live. The chef, bro. That's when the chef started taking over. That's when he was like, hey, LeBron is LeBron, but hey, I'm here. It's because Steph is so random. Like, you can practice, but you don't know what he gonna do. There's no rhyme or rhythm to, like, because he reading you.
Well, I think the beautiful thing about Steph Curry right now is he is the ultimate perspective when it comes to shooting. Or I think anybody would maybe think for a second that they're, maybe I'm having a pretty good shooting season. I'm doing this or that. And then you just see the statistics that this guy is putting up on a consistent basis. And it's otherworldly. It is... I think the last 5 games he's averaging over 9 threes made per game.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's sickening. It's an absolute joke. You look at his numbers and because when you watch him play basketball, he's one of the few players in the NBA when you watch him play where it's very clear nobody else in the NBA can do what he's doing.
08, 09, or whenever that little light skin came in the league, that's in Golden State. He single-handedly changed the no lead is safe. When it comes to influence, since I've been watching the game, the most influence on the game, and obviously we know what Mike did for the game, Steph and Allen Iverson are the 2 biggest influential guys in our game since I've been watching and covering it. Kids felt like they could be them. They were guys that was not always counted on. They were small in stature, and they just defined the odds. And now you have Steph who's shooting over the Empire State Building. It's just like those 2 are the 2 most influential when you say the game, how they changed the game, and the kids, and like, those are 2 guys that you just wanted to watch every single night.
When I watch him and he do stuff, I watch the other team bench. Dudes be like, oh!
He told a story before. We were playing one time. He got so hot in a certain instance. I'm like, damn, like, you didn't hit 3 straight. When you hit the 4th, I wanted to, like, turn up and be like, yo, go crazy, right? Go crazy, man. No, because it's like when you're a fan of basketball and you're a fan of the game, you start to comprehend what you're seeing. As a fan and as a player, you always appreciate it. So it's always been that part where you can, really remove yourself with the game. And, we're all, at one point, we were all high-level basketball player and, big-time athletes. So, you can really appreciate what you do.
I just want to say, because Steph had 0 at halftime. And that was game 6.
And a surprising first half comes to an end. Steph Curry scoreless.
Well, I wonder if y'all weren't up that much.
It was like 10.
Yeah, but we going to halftime. He was like, yo, we down 10 and Steph got 0 points.
I'm no bull. Like, we can't win this game. There's no way.
I know, because you probably
I ain't holding him. Bro, I'm not doing that again. Like, and some of them, like, I feel like he won't even looking at the basket, bro. He just be like, is he serious? Like, he disrespected me. Like, bro, he's like dead ass, like, all right, he disrespectful. Like, for real, like, cause he catching, like, getting, like, you like, bro, he didn't even look at the rim. Yeah. Like, for real, bro, no. Like, I'm like hyping stuff like that, like, stuff like that, but like, bro, like, I'm physical, like, with Steph, I'm like just trying to weigh on him.
Yeah.
Right? That's my advantage on, like, he's so, like, with the movement, but I'm, like, trying to direct everywhere he going and making him feel me every time, Paul. So, he, like.
Because that last shot he made, I'm like, dang, they really getting to it. And then Steph was like, bing, 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 bing. And if Steph takes so many dribbles, I'm like, yo, like, hurry up so I can figure out where I gotta go.
You're smelling blood too at the time. You're like, oh, he taking too many dribbles.
For sure, I got him. Yeah, I got him. No, I want him to dribble. I want him to dribble the area. I want him to double, triple move.
And he sidestepped to the right, which he wasn't doing as much back then. Like, he normally stepped back to the left side, and he got bing, and he pulled up. Man, it went in like cash. I'm like, oh my. Then I became a fan. I'm like, oh.
For the first time, we saw a peak of it when I was in Denver and we played them in the series.
I want to say it was either game 3 or game 4 of our first playoff series against Denver in 2013. It was the 3rd quarter. I went on this crazy run. I think I had like 20 something in the quarter, and one of the last threes was right in front of Denver's bench.
He shot a shot in front of the bench, and the team, right in front of our bench, the whole team's going crazy, like close to him.
Right in front of Denver's bench, JaVale McGee's standing, like literally standing up. There's like 5 or 6 guys around him. Get the ball in the corner, and they're obviously you've been in that situation where you rise up and everybody just talking trash behind you. And for some reason, I just got an out of body experience. I shot it, and literally as I let it go, it's like I never felt the shot feel better than that. I turned around and kind of looked at JaVale.
Tells me to shut up. Ball's like mid-air. It's like not even close to the rim. And the whole team went like, this is the opposing team was like, yo, I'd never seen that before during the game.
And that was when I didn't even check to see if it was in. I just was waiting for the noise, and it was a really special moment. Just, I don't know, the irrational confidence to even try that in a playoff game, but it was dope.
Because when you're in the game playing with somebody that good, like you're not really seeing how good they are because you locked in to do what you got to do. So you missing out on like greatness by playing with greatness. That's the funny thing. And then I got a close friend. Evan Turner's like my man, and when we played them in the Western Conference Finals, Evan was like, bro, I almost clapped when he made a shot. Like, I forgot I was playing against him. He was like, man, I had never seen nothing like that. And he said Steph made 2 threes one time. He was like, damn, he good. But he was like, man, I had to catch myself. Like, oh shit, I'm on the other team.
Ball, you basket, see the ball. The ball is the problem. The ball is not the problem with Steph Curry. He's the fucking problem. Steph is most dangerous when he doesn't have the ball, which is not, it's not many guys all time in our league that's most dangerous without the ball. I'm telling them, listen guys, I've been in more than enough wars with those guys. More than enough. I understand it, so I get it. I come from a different point of view, POV. But when Steph decides to cut inside the lane, don't relax. He's coming back up. He's coming back up. But you have to have, that's reps and reps and reps and reps of actually guarding something that's uncomfortable. Guarding Steph is uncomfortable. And the problem with our guys in our league, they're not comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's why Steph and Golden State will always be relevant, because they play an uncomfortable style of play.
I want to say it was my second year in the league. And we were playing the Lakers at home, and he's on the bench. And they were beating us by 10 or 12, but I was still going, like, just trying stuff. Hit a transition 3, came back, and I come down the court, and I do like this little pump fake situation, hit a leaner off the glass. And as I run down the court, the camera locks in on him for some reason, and he like leans to the guy sitting next to him, one of his teammates. It's nice. He nodded under, and they caught it on the camera. Yep. Somebody sent it to me afterwards, like, yo, he said that about you. And then he went on to like talk about like that silent, like killer instinct vibe, that it doesn't have to be rah-rah, like talking trash in your face, but it's something that you see in your eyes and the way that you move that came out, and he respected that, and they recognized that.
There's a serious calmness about him, which is extremely deadly, because he's not up, he's not down, he's not contemplating what just happened before or worrying about what's to come next. He's just there. For somebody to validate you like that, especially he's not giving out compliments like that.
No.
That was truly special for sure. And that to me was like the ultimate like gas in the tank. I always had it, but when you get to the league, it's just a different experience, a different level when you're playing against the best and the best and the best, and you know like what it took to get there.
He's skillfully, completely developed as a player, both ends of the floor. And he's in a system that suits him extremely well.
And the second time we were playing in a preseason game, he's picking me up full court in a preseason game in the first quarter. I'm like, you turn around, he's like this, like staring there. So he stays with me for like 4 or 5 slides, and then he bumps me and I kind of like fall off balance. So I'm actually gassed at this point, I'm tired. So after I fall, I got no option. I'm like, I'm just gonna shoot it and live with it. And I shot it from probably 30 feet and I made it. And then I act like nothing happened. So it was like the biggest keep your cool kind of moment in your life, because it's freaking COVID, you're trying to be super chill about it, but I just, drain one from 30 on it.
Listening to Steph's workout, and I know how OCD you are, people don't understand the amount of energy that he has to use every single day. It's next level. Like, even for athletes, even for guys that do this for a living, you're like, this man has to run around for 48 minutes every single night doing what he does. You don't see that coming. And so it's a compliment to those guys to figure out an equation that no one ever has, and they just dominated with it.
But I heard there's a story. There was a high-level NBA player that went to work out with Steph. 10 minutes into the workout, dude taps out and throws up. Couldn't finish the workout with Steph.
Steph Curry, I'm going to bed at 8 o'clock. Mom, don't call me. My girl, don't call me. I'm locked in right now.
Deli almost died guarding Steph Curry.
No, literally almost died. We have footage of this man in the ice tub, like literally to his neck trying to guard this man.
Did y'all see that clip of J.R. Smith? You know, talking about Delhi? Did y'all see that clip? That's just real. it's real.
Like he literally gave everything he had, and there was no excuse. There wasn't like, oh, he just had it going. It was like, no, it's like, oh, I'm trying, or no. There wasn't none of that. He could barely talk after. That's how hard he was trying. Like that respect level to me, it goes through the roof.
When he get out his car, you better guard him right from the moment he pulls up to the arena. As soon as he get out of his car, you better guard him.
Start guard him.
Yeah, better guard him. You might want to guard him when he get out of the bed.
Parking deck. I remember we was in the finals one year and I did a foul. It was a one-on-one situation, and I knew the penalties. I knew everything that was going on, but I had to play dumb just so I could whack Steph Curry. I just had to chop him.
You needed that.
I had to chop him to let him know, like, bro, the next time you shoot that jumper, you gonna feel that I just chopped you. You gonna understand that I'm so reckless with it. Like, I don't care, bro. You not finna just 40 me. I don't like you dancing. I don't even like how you celebrating it. I don't like it. Like,
what makes him so different?
I mean, it's just 48 minutes of where is Steph? Like, you gotta know where he is at all times, and he has so much gravity that it kind of opens up other things for everybody else too. So find Steph. Is he coming off a screen? Does he have the ball? Does he not have the ball? It's constant of paranoia, I guess, for lack of a better word.
He's tough. And I'm a part of the losing side of history, but I remember watching it, bro, and I was like, yo, he was absurd to watch. And then I played against him, I was like, he's different, bro.
He's different, bro.
But Steph Curry is the most impactful player on a team in the league.
Because the gravity.
Bro,
the gravity.
You have to go on him as well on the ball as you do off. Like, once he gets off the ball, you're probably more scared of him off the ball than you are on.
What he did was pretty unbelievable. The Garden, such a hostile place like we talked about, and for him to be able to go in there and kind of take over that game in those moments. Once he did that, I remember that when we went back in the locker rooms, the way that I heard them celebrate as a team winning that game, they felt like they won the championship. That's how hard they were celebrating after just the game. It was 2-2.
One of my favorite Steph stories, when we were in Portland, I think you might have been out for a couple games and you came back. Like, he's just trying to figure in his legs, he's figuring it out. Like, you know, he gonna get his attempts. So he hadn't gotten to his groove yet. You know, he 2 for 12 or whatever it is, right? Draymond started getting Draymond. Hey man, it's the Warriors. This ain't just a Steph Curry. It's a Steph Curry show, but it ain't just Steph Curry, it's the Warriors. And I'm like, Draymond, like, chill, man, just let him shoot it out. No, G, we working hard out here too. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm like, that's how, like, he gonna get it. Steph took another shot, and he going crazy. He looked at me one time, I was like, yo, who you yelling at? I'm like, I don't know who you yelling at. He was like, Draymond, what'd you say? He was like, man, it's like, dang, you took a bad shot. And he looked at me, he was like, hey, I'm gonna shoot it again. Bam. And that's it. If you could have saw my body language when he said that, he was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shoot it every single time. And then he, like 2 minutes later, he scored like 15 straight. The game was over.